My name is Brent Gorman and this is the video for Unit 8 discussion over VMware. I have chosen to use my MacBook for this video instead of my Windows PC because I already have a VMware workstation installed on it and have various operating systems running. VMware is one of my favorite products when it comes to virtualization. Currently using VMware servers ESXi with work and running about 30 servers, virtual servers there. So first we will install VMware Fusion for Mac, which is the equivalent to VMware Workstation for Windows. Just double click on the VMware Fusion icon. Apple is warning you that you are about to install an application that was downloaded from the internet. Wants your approval. Just type your password in for your administration rights on your computer. As you can see, I actually already had a couple of virtual machines on this computer before. I had an older version of Fusion. Decided for this video I would go ahead and download the trial of the newest version. So it's asking for administration rights to my Boot Camp operating system, which is actually Windows 7. So I'll go ahead and give that access. With Fusion for Mac, you can create new virtual machines, which we'll do here for Windows 10 technical preview. You can create a new Boot Camp image. You can only have the one, so we won't be able to do that one on this one. You can migrate your PC, which this allows you to migrate a Windows PC that's connected to the same network as your Mac, or you can import an already virtual machine. So we'll go ahead and click New for the Windows 7, and we are going to install it from an image, so we'll choose this one. Since it's coming from an image, we'll select the Use Another Disk or Disk Image, and then we'll go to where it's located at, which is on the desktop, and Windows 10 Technical Preview. Click Continue. Here is where you can actually set up the settings for the PC or for the virtual machine to increase the storage space, the memory, the name of the PC. So we'll go ahead and click Save. Here's processors and memory. We can go ahead, this is a i7 processor, so we can give it more cores on this virtual machine, which we'll go ahead and give it 2 cores, and currently there is 12 gigs of RAM installed on this MacBook, and we'll go ahead and bump up Windows 10 to 2 gigs for now. So as you can see, there's several settings you can choose from here. You can also share files from the Mac to the Windows virtual machine. You can turn off the CD, DVD drive. We can also turn off the camera or change the camera settings to a different, and we can also change the size of the hard drive or the storage space that we're going to be giving the virtual machine. We'll go ahead and take this down to 50 gigs. I don't want to use much. Yes, we will apply. So to start the machine, we'll just click the play button. And this is the setup of Windows 10. We're going to keep everything default here for English and keyboard for the US. And install now. And I am using the Jing software from TechSmith for the recording of this video. And TechSmith is another company that I'm very fond of. We use the Snagit software quite a bit at work. Probably have over 100 computers with Snagit installed. Okay, so we're going to click the custom install because we're not upgrading. And we only got one drive to choose from. We only created one virtual drive. and it's going to go through the install. I'm going to pause the video for now so you don't have to sit through the installation of the percentage going up. While I had the video recording paused, Windows 10 finished the installation and rebooted automatically and is now coming back up and getting the computer ready for us to use. Now that Windows 10 has started up, it's asking us to go ahead and configure some of the settings for Windows 10, and we will go ahead and just use the Express settings for now. But if you wanted to change the way it finds devices on the network, you can, where you have to actually do it yourself instead of automatically. Also with the updates, you can set them to not automatically install, whether you want to send stuff to them as well when there's a problem. Okay, now it wants us to sign in to a Microsoft account. We can do this, and that way every time you sign into a Windows 10 or Windows 8 computer with your Microsoft account, it'll sync some of your settings, as you can see here. Or if you want, you can create a local account as well. We'll go ahead and sign in with my Microsoft account. And this is its way of asking for verification to make sure you are who you are. So we'll go ahead and get this email sent to there for the verification, and I'll get the code. So I will pause the video recording and get that and be right back. Right, I have received the code in my secondary email and entered that, so we should be good to go for verification. And it's actually picking up one of my work PCs that I've installed Windows 10 on already. But we'll go ahead and set this up as a new PC. And no reason to sync my start screen. And there we have it. Windows 10 is finally coming up. Okay, and here is Windows 10. Got the start menu back with the tiles here instead of full screen tiles. A lot of people like that. Also, with VMware Fusion, instead of having to, just like with the workstation or VirtualBox, instead of having to actually shut down your virtual machine, you can put it in a suspend state or pause it, so that way it doesn't take as long for it to come back up, or if you are working on something you don't want to close out of everything, you can pause it and it'll save your exact state that your machine is in, and that way we can easily just click play again. And that's all. Thanks.